just sitting down to carry on my drawing, and the doorbell goes, which is irritating, particularly when no one answers it. So I've just rushed downstairs, and it was some plants, live plants for the garden. So my daily contemplation. And sometimes when I watch these little clips back again, I realise I have these little mannerisms and tics. So sometimes when I'm considering where I'm going to go, or in terms of the drawing, I'll sort of have this sort of strange rhetorical flourish with my pen, like that. Don't know why I do that. I'm not conscious of doing that. And with pen drawings like this, and it's something I've been, I was just grappling with yesterday in the studio, how when one is dealing with pen marks, that you can sort of highlight detail instead of it all disappearing, you know, into a sort of grayscale. And I think the answer to that is, you know, there's no quick or simple way to do it. There's a sort of meticulous approach you need to take, where you just delve into all the light and shadows to differentiate the form. And you can see this in, say, the pen and ink drawings of Aubrey Beardsley, for instance, which are incredibly detailed in that way, decoratively detailed, but, you know, he will spend what looks like hours shading a pattern. You can see it in the frontispiece illustrations of people like William Morris as well, where foliage is just carefully delineated, almost as a sort of tracery against black, and it's all meticulously done by hand. And I was doing the surface of the Little Prince's asteroid in black and white yesterday, and that was just an exercise in hour after hour of careful shading. And just being patient. Which is something I think I'm yet to learn. I don't think I'm a terribly patient illustrator. I quite like immediate results. And then every so often I want to sort of slow everything down and take my time, and I'm very conscious of that. I'm very conscious of when I do slow myself down and take a long time on something, and I don't do that often enough. Everything is just a little too frenetic and quick. And I think there are passages of drawing that benefit from a slow, methodical approach, where textures can be built up over time. With no rush. I imagine whoever wrote and illustrated the Book of Kells in his monastic cell by candlelight probably had to have enormous patience. Mind you, I suppose in Dark Ages Northumbria there wasn't a lot else to do. I've been reading about the Dark Ages, what we know of them in the British Isles, and then I suppose the beginning of the Anglo-Saxon period, going right the way through to the Norman conquest, and it was a chaotic and sort of shifting time, endless kingdoms coming and going and machinations. But what I'm always interested in is who the humble peasant in the field, who he supported, what he got up to as he saw all these bearded warriors careering past on quests or battles or whatever they were up to. I suspect he just wanted to be left alone and kept out of it. So for a while now I've been considering writing a dystopian novel set in a near future where civil society has regressed to that of the sort of Dark Ages, so local territories are controlled by whoever the local strongman might be, with whatever affectations they happen to have, and everyone else has just got to sort of either put up or shut up about it. And there's no rule of law, just the rule of the powerful. And I'd quite enjoy writing a novel where everything was at the micro, local level, almost like a Anglo-Saxon parish council, but with the whim of the powerful deciding on how things were done and what you could do to resist that, if anything at all. Could be bleak, could be a bleak novel. I would call it the Dark Ages. So my exotic bird is looking rather too well camouflaged at the moment. I shall just fill out the canopy. So this half of the picture is complete, leaving me to consider the forest floor tomorrow. What's going on down there? Depending on my mood. Could be rampaging Anglo-Saxons, or a teddy bear's picnic. I've no way of knowing. But I will be getting back to The Little Prince today, and continuing what is an absolutely delightful project. Today I will be drawing a puffball planet. Mentioned by the Little Prince in passing. I will just frame this, ready for tomorrow.